welcome. This is Naram Promotions, the real deal podcast show. And tonight, DJ Latta is back
Yes, yes,
off
yes,
his
yes.
Canadian trip.
Welcome. Yes, yes.
Yes, DJ Latta, welcome back to America.
Welcome to America.
A good thing you have papers.
Short vacation.
Because you couldn't cross the border. You know
I
what I
tell
mean?
you, can't cross the border.
Talking about border.
We have them on the order. Yes, man.
It's a big order in terms of um, immigration in the United States today. It's a very serious business.
Yes.
Since 9/11, the immigration landscape has changed dramatically over the last couple of decades.
Mhm.
Each decade, it gets tougher and tougher to enter first world countries. The United States has ramped it up, about 300%. You know what I mean? To the point where even those here who are here legally,
Right.
well, I stick a pin there.
Mhm.
If you had something that you did not disclose before you got legal while you're going through the process, it can hurt you today.
Yes.
Goodness gracious me.
Yeah.
Also, there's no guarantee when you get married anymore to a U.S. citizen. The process of going through each step of the process has become much more harder, and they're more stringent according to um, what what they're requiring these days. So they're very strict. The
Right.
rule of law is paramount. And now that there's a new sheriff in town, a new president, he's very serious on keeping. If you're legal, you're fine, but if you have shit going on,
You're
yeah,
screwed.
he's gonna get you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, guys, I can't emphasize enough that AI, artificial intelligence, has played a big role in immigration today. So the days of shuffling papers and missing stuff and making mistakes are over. They're using artificial intelligence to navigate through the whole process, and nothing goes without being detected. So if DJ Latta was not circumspect, meaning that he didn't have any criminal records, he wasn't giving any trouble, his papers are straight,
Right.
then there would be I would be driving across the border to go get him.
But paper straight like an arrow.
Like an arrow,
Yes, man.
So
Good.
we're gonna play a few clips of DJ Latta's trip, and we're gonna ask him a few questions, guys. Yeah, but before I do that, I want to say Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show, highlights the history and current status of the Jamaican reggae music culture. Our objective is to first inform our audience of the rich reggae culture that exists in the southeast of St. Elizabeth and southwest of Manchester in Jamaica. We will open our lands and microphones mostly to the south central section of the island of Jamaica to highlight the many reggae artists, reggae band, reggae sound systems, the food, the lifestyle, the people, and the businesses that have helped to influence and mold this rich Jamaican reggae culture across the globe. Secondly, we will from time to time engage with our Jamaican diaspora, just as DJ Latta did,
Yes.
to gain insights of the progress of the reggae culture across the globe. Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show, airs every week. Now we come on. We're trying to get to a daily podcast, but we're working our way to that. So it comes on every week, but guaranteed on a Saturday we'll be on. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe,
Hit the
comment,
notification bell.
and hit the notification bell.
Yes.
This is a family friendly show. So we thank you in advance, and we say, give us some positive feedback, comment, hit that notification bell. Big things are going. DJ Latta will tell you.
Big things.
Big things.
Man. Yes,
you
man.
know,
It's good to be back here.
absolutely. We are some brethren.
We're there,
Welcome
man.
to
We're there.
America. But you say you love Canada still in us, so
Yes,
we're going
man.
to kind of move you up there. And you'll see him on the screen from Canada.
Yes. Yes, man. Nice.
This week, DJ Latta, a lot has gone on, and you're aware as well.
Yes.
On May 15th, we're going to have Iron Bowls at 7:30 p.m. That's Bowls Fish Stop.
Mr. Bowles, big up.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, man.
He will, let me play the video of Mr. Bowles
yes.
telling you that he's going to be on here. So you know that we're not joking. You know what I mean? So Irons himself will be here, and we got to line up that video. So I'm going to come with that video because the back room is full.
Yeah.
All right. So Mr. Irons himself, you can see it's all scheduled on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X. It's all on there. So
Instagram.
Yes, you can see it. It's all lined up and waiting for Mr. Irons to come on live here on the show. So also Mr. Lee, Hot Gossip. Yes, man, Mr. Lee. He'll be here.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, a.k.a. Apache.
Yes.
Gossip.
And we're trying to find, you're going to schedule with Ishi to come on after that to give his side of the story as well.
She's also away on a vacation trip. So he's in the UK.
Okay.
And he'll be back for the weekend. So
wonderful.
We will set his schedule for his interview.
Yeah, so DJ Latta going, who will Ishi on the show? Yeah.
I'm a teacher, I'm teaching music. So yes.
Yes, every time.
Gossip now teach me how to take care of sound thing, because when back then in the 80s you cannot go on sound, so you go play a sound system. You have to lift speaker box and wrap up dirty wire. And then now you go wash your hand.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Before you gotta take up the record.
Yes,
man. You can't take up the record with dirty hand, man. Not true. Yo.
Yes, General.
No, man, especially when you go angle all the liquor to you. Dirty hand, go around the south.
Because I remember in them time there, any sound system, whether from Kingston country, once a sound has string up and man, you wrap up speaker wire, reload speaker wire, go to the speaker box, hook up the box to the amplifier. When them done everything, remember boxman carry them clothes, them dirty clothes for work and clean clothes carry them shower after the party. So we go through with them thing there,
But not for them youth, them just come clean and them take out laptop and man have sound ready for them and all that. Build them own sound, man.
Nothing for me. Man them who come from way back in the 70s, 80s, up to the 90s, who know about vinyl, turntable, 45 and LP. The real selector.
So Mr. Lee, you told me that Hot Gossip Disco. That was the name back then.
Hot Gossip Disco.
It was Hot Gossip Disco.
Yeah, man.
Was the sound system that Garnet Silk was a part of before he became a star.
Yeah, man.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. At the time, I wasn't playing gossip. At the time, I was a boxman, so to speak. See?
So you had to wash your hand?
Yes, man. You have to wash your hand.
Where sit down? Yeah.
So back then, remember now, sound system used to carry DJ. There was no dub plate yet, The DJ go around with DJ on the sound to represent the sound.
Right.
Whether if the sound a clash, yes or no, right? So there was Garnet Silk and Mass Up
from New Forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Silk Wasn't Silk at the time. It did name Bimbo,
Ah.
right? So them come in and DJ after hours.
So what year was this?
That was back like 84, 85.
84, 85.
Yeah, but Miss Ali we clarify that
Yeah, he will put the
and
rubber
give us the
stamp on
right date.
rubber
Yes,
stamp on
yes.
that. But
Yeah, man.
so did you see Garnet Silk or Bimbo
Yes,
hold the
man.
mic and chant?
Yes, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And when he used to DJ, Miss Ali, correct me if I'm wrong, he used to call himself the $6 million Steve.
Okay. The $6 million Steve.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
Because back then, $6 million man was a series on television.
Yes.
So he equate himself with the superstar.
Right. And I want to say big up Bobo Dread, big up yourself. Because Bobo was one
You
of
mean
one
Bobo
of the
Lindo?
Linda Dread.
Yeah, man, Linda Dread. Maximum respect, Linda Dread from Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show with Bonafide Bridget.
And cartoon. But we leave it right there, so Miss Ali have more for 7.
Yes, man, we'll leave it there. So.
And then we can continue with it.
Yeah, but we also have rescheduled Asha D. That's my nephew. Yeah. That's DJ Asha D out of England. He's in Europe, and he'll be on the show live at May 17th. That's this Saturday at 10:30 Eastern time. Right. So we have that lined up for a regular scheduling for Saturday. So we're still waiting on we're gonna contact Naughty Virtue to be on to we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the details of the music with Naughty Virtue. So the first couple of interviews is just free for all, but now we're gonna pin down and pinpoint some key issues that needs to be answered and dealt with, and we need the details of that. So each person we interview more than once, we give you the preliminaries, but we're going to go a little bit deeper into the down right now nitty-gritty.
Straight,
yeah,
right,
to the deal, the real deal. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we're tying that down. So Mr. Wayne Billings also, he had a Mother's Day event for the mothers. It was really great. I'm going to get some clips from that, from him, some videos that we're going to show maybe on Thursday or Friday.
Yeah.
And we also are going to talk to him about his business. He's an engineer, and he provides great service in terms of things that you have to send your foreign for. Him just manufacture it right there in Prospect District in Manchester.
Wonderful.
And people from all over the island. And I'm thinking that he's expanding outside the island because he fabricates stuff with the metal, and he's got the machinery and all that good stuff. He's now dealing with auto parts, all that good stuff, hard to get parts. So I want to talk to him a little bit more, so that people around the globe and also in South Central Jamaica knows that they can go to Mr. Billings. If he doesn't have it, he can make it. You know what I mean? He can make it right on the spot for you. So we're gonna tie up a date with him. Also, we also have DJ SSMG, which now we spoke to him. We did the preliminaries. We know what he's about, where he came from, how he got into the music. Right. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into more details of the music itself in South Florida and the movement of the music and where he's going. We also have Naughty Virtue as well. We're going to go, we need to know his movements in terms of where he's going to be as well. So as an artist, we also want to speak to Mr. Roy, IMO Sundays. That's in New Forest District in Manchester. That's a beautiful venue. They had a Mother's Day event, and I advertised that, and I said, this is one of the venues that you'll have to go. Apart from the Mystic Inn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and
Right round the
the
corner.
right spot, Misha's.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. These three venues, they're close to each other, and these are three great venues. But I need to set a date with Mr. Roy to talk
Mhm.
about IMO Sunday's location. Um,
Right.
Also, Michelle Burrell she fell off the map, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she dropped.
Off,
Uh,
how
wait,
far? How far?
I don't know.
How
What she
far?
got? Well, we need to get. She needs to call me. I've been leaving messages. After that date that she missed. I don't know if
Mm.
she's super busy. She's doing an exam, or she's preparing for something, or is it a case where there was an emergency? I don't know.
Right,
But
right.
Miss Burrell, we need you to tell your story.
Get in
So let me
touch.
know if you're up to it. If you want to come on, or you want to call it a day, that's fine with us. You know what I mean? But we say congratulations to you on your achievement, and also keep up the good work. You're an icon in the area. You have set an example, and you've set the bar real high, and to show that a lot of people, no matter what age you are, wherever you are in the world, you can
Hmm.
still go back to school, and you can still
Still achieve.
achieve your dream. So
Yes. True, true.
she is a shining example to many that are mothers, fathers, older people, younger people. If you make a mistake, and you fell out of grace, you can always go back.
Always right.
There's always a way, and you can always contact us if you need some advice. I'll give you the numbers. Just keep watching the show. I'll put it down below. Um, so,
Always, always follow your dreams, man.
you know,
Always, yeah.
we say when you check out Wayne Bowles, irons, from Bow, he has Bowles Fish Pot, or
Fish,
Fish Stop,
fish
and
stop.
he also runs the Oval, and he contributes to the community in a
Right.
positive way. The
Yeah, big.
young, the youths around the schools there,
Hmm.
Mr. Danny Page as well, with the tents. I need to speak to him again. We're gonna set another date because we have some other stuff we want to talk about when we want to test the temperature of South Central Jamaica in terms of the social um, interminglings
Right.
and the temperature in terms of how people are coping in these hard times, and what is the word on the street, what are
Right.
you encountering in your business in terms of people trying to get the service, and you have to be working along with them. They have kids to go to school, bills to pay. South Central Jamaica was never that kind of a rat race.
Right.
We used to light the lamp, brethren.
Yes, man.
So,
Yeah,
and
man.
hang up the meat over the fire and make it go on the roast. We're not putting on a fridge. Yeah,
Yes.
so today you have
I put
phone bill and all them thing there.
and load whole heap of salt in our meat,
Yes, man. I would. Yeah,
and hang it up in our kitchen.
I have to go look the dry wood enough
The
for the
dry
fire.
logwood. The logwood.
The log wood enough. Keep the fire blazing.
Yes, right.
But those were the days,
Yeah, man.
But today, we have a lot of mental issues creeping into our communities, our societies, and Danny Peart and we've had a lot of that conversation. Um, the youth nowadays, they want something to do, but they're not. Most are not qualified.
Qualify, right.
So we want to lend a helping hand to say, this is where you can go, and we want to stage these events so that they can come and get information,
Yes.
easy information, so they can go in their natural direction. There's also illnesses like diabetes in young age, and
Mm-hmm.
cancers and heart attacks and so on. That's why I have to raise my hat to Miss Kay from New Forest. That's my brethren's wife.
Okay. Yeah.
Miss Wita, from the Wita family.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
she has a lot of health fairs,
Okay.
and she does a lot of educational drives to, help people, to figure out their health situation, because the medical cost in terms of getting medical help is extremely expensive in
So,
Jamaica,
yeah, man.
and
True.
information is there, but it's not, it's mainstream, but it's not really in the grassroots stream. So we say hats off to Miss K. She's doing a marvelous job down there. But
Great job. Keep up the work, Mr. James. Yeah, man.
yeah, so DJ Latta, we're gonna talk about some parties where I'm bridging. We wanna put up a bridge in here, so that is Bolo. Um let's get him on the screen. Let me picture that. All right.
Can't find it. Search.
I think we got knocked out there, but I'm gonna put it back up. But before we go to Bolo, I over Mother's Day weekend. Before you go into your story, I tell you what me I do for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I had my other half, Nikisha, and the little one, Gia,
Yeah.
and her Gia's grandmother.
Nice.
They were at Lovers Leap.
Nice.
It was a great experience for them.
Nice.
They spent that time there, and I went to a hibachi Japanese grill. Oh yeah. Yeah, so had a meal there. Man, yeah,
Nice.
big things. Oh yeah. It's right in front of you. Oh yeah. So that was good. And you order what you want, and they cook it right in front of you.
Hibachi style, guys.
Hibachi
Big
grill.
deal.
You order what you want: chicken, steak. They have it all.
Fish.
Fish,
Yeah.
yes, man. Them deal with it right now.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was there, and then I
Right.
left there, and I went to the coast, which is just down the street.
Leyland
And
Park, Rye, guys, in New York. They got a beautiful beach. Oh, yeah. And a beautiful moon. Check that out.
Full moon.
oh yeah, that was Mother's Day, man. Telling you.
Mother's Day weekend.
So that's Rye, in New York.
Doesn't get better than this. Check this out. Another thing set.
No.
Yeah.
That's summer.
How would I better?
So we try to find him. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
All right. So from there, that's gonna cut there, and then um, that was my adventure. But DJ Latta,
Yeah, man. I'm there.
you want to play a tune first, or you want run, or you want to
Touch a tune.
touch that? You want to touch a tune,
Yeah,
brother?
man. Look at touch a tune. See if the audience is hearing the song.
Okay. Okay.
Mr. Tibet.
what they say. The paper.
Mr. Tibet. Mr. AJ Brown, step up. Mm-mm. Remember to, you hear that? AJ Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Mental slavery.
Goodness gracious me.
Listen.
Naram Promotions, the real deal podcast
Yeah.
show. We say welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That was DJ Latta on the wheels of steel, fresh out of Canada.
Yes.
So before we go into the Canada trip,
Yeah.
I want to big up Bowler out of Alligator Pond. He has this is him with the Rum Fatigue crew. Big up Bowler
Yes,
every
Bowler.
time. Respect my brother.
Bless up, bless up.
He has a party going on, and I think this is the one, Roxbury. And that it says Swamp View Promotions, in association with Bowler, presents his birthday celebration, a night called Roxbury. Musical juggling by DJ Fire, or DJ 5, DJ Keno, big deal, Uptown Movements at Lane Road in New Forest District. You call it Gully Side Bar. Gully Side Bar, when you come at Ian Land, like you're heading to Alligator Pond and you reach Ian Land, you make the left.
The left down a lane.
Right
yes,
down that lane, so you can't miss Gully Side Bar.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful bar, them build it up and them it really look good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it has adequate parking space. The road is good. Barbara Green down there in the bridge.
Man.
Yeah, man, Barbara Green Road down there. You know what I mean?
I have a big son come from down in another lane too.
Yes, man. Boy, God bless him soul.
Yeah.
Him pass away.
See.
Bull. Father
yes,
Bull.
Yes.
Him son, I think, still alive. But I don't know what him do with the sound, because what the sound of them?
I don't remember the sound name.
But that sound was one of the sound we have a whole heap of dub plate, you know.
Yeah, man, because Bull almost every week, Bull go town, go cut dub, you know.
Yes, man.
Yeah, man.
I wonder why I'm to them dub plate. I have to go find him son, you know, and bring him on live,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Yeah, man, because
That's sound there.
the same, you have a little Indian brethren where you used to be a technician down
For the
there.
sound there.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, and
yes.
him never on a foot.
Yes. For real.
Yeah,
For
man.
real. Yeah,
And
man.
him a few fingers and all them things, but him
Ah.
work. Him was a bad technician.
Yeah, man.
And we're calling a few people for talk about that because he was a technician of the century. Anything when him touch him can't fix.
If anybody remember the name of the sound that just type up and remind us so we can.
Yeah, man.
put it
Send it
out.
on.
Yeah, man.
You know, that song is song name is on the tip of my tongue. But
Yes.
Bull had one of the baddest songs in the area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And some of the toughest dub plate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Tough. Down on New Forest, that's all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
True,
And
man.
that time Ian Lana real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Ian Kana was the Kana for party.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
So, you know, Bowler, you're going at some historical lane down there to keep a party, you know. You understand? Swamp View meets Gully Side.
Yes.
Big up yourself, Bowler, every time. Respect, maximum respect every time. So also Bowler also put up some before I go into that, my brethren, Beanie out of Prospect there. The original Beanie Man will live in England.
Yes,
you know what I mean? So
original.
Mr. Clean as Beanie Man presents annual party called No New Friends. A big talk, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No New Friends. Saturday, May 24th. Music by Black Spider and Nuclear Sound. Warm to Dragon Sound now. Use it. Sure. Yeah, so my brethren Beanie. Yeah, man. Location at Beanie Man Place, Prospect Main Road. You know, say about Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, Airbnb nice. And have a bar there, it's a brethren.
Wonderful, man.
Beautiful, you know. Yeah, man.
Wonderful.
Well set, man, to the Beanie I go on good. Wonderful. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Beanie, Mr. Clean. You know, this is his annual party, and it's gonna be at Beanie Man's Place in Prospect Main Road. You know what I mean? So you can't miss it. And that's where the Airbnb is at, so you can rent a room too.
Jaja. You mean?
Yeah. Big up to Beanie every time.
If you drink, don't drive, get a room.
Get a room. You understand me? Yeah, so we have another party that was this is Bike Fest at Wayne's Bar in Bentown, New Forest on May 18th.
Bentown.
Yeah, man. So this is Champs as Rupi and Zico as Dez. You know what I mean? So Champs on my brethren. You know what I mean? So K son. Yeah. Yes. K Randy Bartley and K. You see what I'm saying?
Big up Randy.
So it presents Bike Fest Part 3. What big deal, man? New tech sound and star level. Big things at Wayne's Bar, Bentown, New Forest. That's Sunday, May 18th, 2025. Be there. This is going to be a big deal. It's always big when they have the Bike Fest. Yes. And you got to go early to get
Bentown.
Yeah.
Bentown have the bike crew, you know.
Yeah, man. Big.
Over Bentown when we used to play Jaggy.
Yes. Dragon Force.
Crew, yeah, man. The bike crew always follow Dragon Force sound.
Wonderful. Yeah, there's a big bike community in Comapen.
Big up Bentown people.
And Bentown, yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know,
place.
If you want to see some good bike stunts, this is the place to be.
Yeah, man.
Wayne's Bar in Bentown, it's New Forest, border Comapen. You know what I mean? So
right, there you go.
This is a big deal with Champs as Rupi and Zico as Dez. Two youth are a rep the area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're doing real good, and they have their party on May 18th at Wayne's Bar, Bentown, New Forest, with music by New Tech and Star Level. It's gonna be a big deal. It's an all-day event, so you gotta go early. This goes all day into the night to the permitted time. So
Okay.
I hope you have all the safety issues taken care of. Rope off the thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But big things, they always, it's always safe. I've never heard they've had any incidents at these parties, these bike
They
fests.
do
But
bike stunts.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's always big. And you, I've been to a few down to on New Forest Well Road.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, that's another location. They've had it up in Sea Ear at High Tower. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
And Downs as well. They've had a few in Comapen and Junction, Prospect.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so Nien. You know what I mean? So it's a culture down there.
Yeah,
So
man.
I tell you, South Central Jamaica is the
Always.
party capital of Jamaica. So when you come to Southeast St. Elizabeth, Southwest Manchester,
Hmm.
that's the party capital of Jamaica. So whenever you're visiting the island, find St. Elizabeth down at Junction, New Forest, Nean Prospect, Alligator Pond, Liklochi, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Boncha Grape,
Ronan Nain.
Oswald Seafood, you know what I mean? Billings a Prospect at
Yes.
Top Rock, you know what I mean? Bowles Fish Stop, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
man.
Buck Up Square,
Yes.
yes, man, Donna. Misha's right spot I see here. The Mystic Inn at my place.
Yes.
And Donna Ian
Yes.
Land so.
Right in
And
the
Rona
square.
Imo Sundays round this up. You know what I mean? So it is a big deal. I need a charger.
Charger.
The white card that's up. Yeah, like I have to plug in the laptop. It's crying at me right now.
Which one? This?
Yeah, see it right there. You see where you're, yeah.
No, this is my charger.
Okay, so it's gotta be this one.
Yeah.
So we gotta see where it's plugged in. Hold on, guys. If we don't, then we're gonna lose transmission.
That's it. Oh,
Oh, here it is. So let's plug this in real quick.
plug him up.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're back. All right. Yeah.
Plug him up.
Oh yeah. We gotta get some
Yes,
juice.
yes. Want some power.
Yeah, that's right.
Some power for the
So
hour.
that's the big deal in New Forest on May 18th at Bentown. So we also have another one here. This is
Best place.
best place on earth. Watto, Talitha, Kelsey, and Tia. They're presenting on May 16th, 2025. We have quite a few things going on at VIP Bar in Church Lane, Turner Top in Manchester.
Big up Turner Top. Big
Yeah,
up Turner
so
Top crew.
man, Africa, and I open up this thing. We need glasses now. Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
Infinity UK Sound, Killer Force, and DJ Sugar. Sugar.
Sugar, yeah, man. Big up Killer Force, Killer Force, our sound.
Them say food $1,000. Beer deals from 2000 for five. Big deal. This is May 16th.
Best place.
Yeah, man. VIP Bar, Church Lane, Turner Top, Manchester. Big deal.
Up.
Yeah, man.
Come
Big
out
up.
and support.
Yeah, man. Easy Water, Talitha, Kelsey, and Tia. You know what I mean? Them say the best place on earth. Them know it, you know. Yeah. So here's another one. DJ Kino. Birthday celebration, we call it Gallus Anthem. Big deal. Street Dance Edition. Friday, September 26, 2025. You know, so the sound and turnout for this,
Yeah,
star level. You know what I mean? Lethal Stain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big deal. We have
oh yeah, man.
We have DJ Sean. That's how it go. Yeah, okay. Now we have to big up the thing.
Because we want test glasses,
DJ Sean. All right. And Maki Gemini. Okay. First, man, I hear about that one, you know.
Mm.
It's Wayne Bar Bentown, Comapen, on September 26th. I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more about this. Want to big up DJ Kino, one of my bona fide brethren, and one of the baddest DJ in the South. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Him need to take it to the road now. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Him thing way up there. You know what I mean?
Internationally.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We have to big up DJ Skiboo. You know, he had his Canada tour as well. He was
Coming
in
up.
Canada at a few events. I'm not sure if he's back yet, but you know, DJ Kino has been doing a lot of things in the South, and he's gonna take his talent on the road. You know, you gotta go out there, brother, because your thing shot. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. Yeah, man.
Big up every time. We love you. You know what I mean? So big up to DJ Kino, September 26th. I'm going to be talking to him live here. I'm going to get him on the show.
Yes, man.
But for now, I just want to remind you what's going to happen on Thursday before DJ Latta tell me about Canada. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we're going to have Mr. Wayne Bowles. And you know, I gotta get his video up here, and
Big up Irons.
Irons a big deal, man. Irons.
Uh,
So play a tune while I want to make sure me get the video up.
yes.
So I can pull it off of the thing out. Yeah. So in the meantime,
This is Amblick. But who remember Amblick? Listen. What the man say? Call up the taxi. What the taxi there? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just playing this off my iPad. All right, listen up. What the bass there?
goodness
What?
gracious me. This is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. DJ Latta on the Wheel of Steel, fresh from Canada.
Yes. I'm thinking of. What the man say?
Goodness
I will tell
gracious
you.
me. Yeah, welcome back to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. We're on the final segment of the show, and we're going to say maximum respect to each and everyone who tuned in. We love you, and we care for you, and we're here for you. You know what I mean? This is DJ Latta, fresh out
Right
of
here.
Canada, and this is yours truly, Asha Mystic.
Fresh out of Canada, first time in America.
Yo. Yo. But guys, this is the final segment. We'll see us again on Thursday. But here's we have Mr. Wayne Bowles from Bowles Fish Stop in Downs District in Manchester. He's a businessman, a cricketer, and a philanthropist. And here's what he has to say.
I'm Wayne Irons Bowles. We'll be at Naram Thursday the 15th. Jamaica time 8:30, foreign time 9:30. Blessings.
So we updated that time. We have moved the time up to 7:30 Eastern time. That will be 6:30 Jamaica time, because after that we have after Mr. Wayne Bowles, we're gonna have yours truly, the man himself, Mr. Lee, Hot Gossip.
Hey, Dennis Deere here, aka Gossip, Mr. Lee Apache, owner and operator of the former Hot Gossip Disco. Join me this coming Thursday, the 15th of May at 9:30 p.m. when I'll be doing a live interview with the Naram podcast promotion team. We'll be happy to have you there. We'll be talking about the days of Hot Gossip Disco. Should be a good topic. Let's see you there.
It's going to be a wonderful topic, because a lot of people are waiting to hear what happened to Hot Gossip, and the world needs to know what this movement of Hot Gossip Disco was all about. It was one of the best sounds coming in the early 80s. Him tear down the place. You know what I mean? Some of the biggest dub plates you ever heard was on Hot Gossip. It was a movement. It was bigger than Stone Love. I guarantee you, because I was there. You know what I mean? So it was bigger than all them sounds like Jara and all them thing there. The movement,
Big dog.
and I'm talking about early 80s, mid 80s. The movement of Hot Gossip was second to none, and it just disappeared, my brethren.
And in the 80s, when Gossip have the double 18 box then, right? It was the first sound in the 80s come out with the earthquake box, you can't see speaker them.
Okay, and DJ Latta,
Tell me.
he was the box man,
Yes.
You have to wash your hand off.
Yes. Yeah, man. First earthquake box then, man.
But DJ Latta was a part of Hot Gossip.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be a part of that conversation where we're gonna sit down and listen.
Yeah, man, because Gossip was the school for me. Gossip bring me out in the music world. You know what I mean? So it had the early age and the high school and the college.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
man.
that's right.
Yeah, man. Gossip are the principal. Is she a teacher?
Can't wait for Thursday, May 15th.
Yeah, man. But that's how wait for Thursday.
Yeah. 7:30 is we in Iron Bowls.
9:30.
And then 9:30, we have a double. You know what I mean?
Man.
And one of these days we're going to get a trifecta. So we are getting a double now.
Yes.
Now this is Naram Promotions, the real deal podcast show.
Yeah,
and
man.
do remember Sunday, May 17th, you have DJ Asha D.
Rippin says Saturday the 17th of May, 10:30 your time, 4:30 a.m. my time, which is the 18th. It's a Sunday morning, bright and early. You know what I mean? Catch me live on a real deal podcast show, Naram Promotion. Your boy Asha D, check it out. Catch us there live.
Boom.
Big up Asha D.
Every time.
Big up Asha D. Yeah,
Every
man.
time.
Yeah, man. Big up the UK family also,
Yeah, man. Well, big Colonel, the Naram, the birthplace of Naram, So big up to Father Colonel. Shiny Borough, Smiley, and the whole entire crew, because they're going to be here live on the show to tell you, they're going to get a piece of the library, because it's going to take weeks to really dive deep into the culture, the movement. I'm telling you, it spans over many decades, and I can't wait for them to come and tell the story, because this is something of a treasure, you know what I mean? A treasure chest that will be open. So we're heading to, you'll hear from DJ Latta in a couple of minutes. about his Canadian crew, and he looked at a few venues, and also we'll be traveling back there for some events, and
Yes.
we'll also be heading over to Europe. But before we do that, we have events here that in the United States that we'll be attending. And
Mhm.
as I said, the ball has started to roll now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you gotta keep your schedule if you're coming on to Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. It's only gonna get better from here. We have been trending upwards of 2,000 views and climbing, and we have also it's the subscription has been catching up to the views.
Right.
So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna go through the stratosphere.
All the way up.
Yeah, man, all the way up,
All the way up.
and we ain't gonna stop.
No.
As I
No
said,
looking back.
we're now planning that so that we have enough equipment so we can transmit from multiple locations, from multiple on multiple occasions and events and so on, so we can bring real good content to you. So now we're tying this down, and we're homing in and focusing. We're focusing our energy on things that you need to know.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's getting real organized, and we're tying things up. So you're on the journey with us, and we won't forget you because we're here for you. Goodness gracious
Yeah,
me.
man.
So
Always.
DJ Latta.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Let's first of all, I want to say welcome back.
Welcome
And
back, sir.
we thank Father God that you made the journey safe,
Right.
and you made it back here safe. And
Yes.
also, we gotta say big up to your family. I know in Canada they're missing you at this point. You
Yeah,
made the
man.
link with Mr. Lee,
Yeah,
and
man.
we now have a date to speak to him on Thursday. And you also made the link with Ishi from Hot Gossip. We're gonna
Mhm.
set a date with him, and you
Yeah.
also looked at some venues in Canada that we'll be attending.
Yes.
So let me play a clip.
Oh yeah, yeah, we see the reflection.
That Canada.
Yeah, the other bridge is lit up. You see the other one is lit up. This one is lit. We just can't see it. Okay, you see the reflection of the colors on the side over there?
Right.
You can see red and all these colors, but we can't see it.
Okay.
So it's really on the side of the bridge. We can't see, but you can see all the purples and hazy right here. But on the bridge, you see the city.
And over there's Montreal, right?
Yeah, you see Montreal there. That's downtown.
So if you think this was not Canada, you'll see the signpost coming up, which
That's
tells
too dark.
you where you are.
Well, be able
I
to see me.
feel it, like,
Are you gonna see it? I have it on you.
Jam Fest. Nice.
Having like an event gonna be there. A host of artists and everybody coming. Yeah, man.
Wonderful. So you have a date for that?
No, not as yet. That date will come true at earlier date. Give like a week or a week. Give me like 2 weeks, so
Okay.
they know the date and thing.
So
Yeah, man.
tell us about your trip into Canada while I look up the video of the club that you checked out. Tell us about that trip. Going through the border, describe it for me as how you described it to me. Tell me how it go.
Driving up go through the border. There was no hassling because to the hours that I reached the border, it was less. It was less traffic, less vehicles. So it's just a easy checked in. No.
But describe it to me. How did it go? What did you encounter? Just give me a description of, play by play of how it went. And you drive up, or it go.
We drive up and well basically it just drive up they ask, where I'm going, I tell them where I'm going, who I tell them, and then they ask, where I'm coming from, what kind of work I do and stuff like that. They ask if I have any firearms or any pepper spray or any of those stuff I have with me, and I tell them no. So they check passport, give it back to me, and says, have have a nice one, and then I drove off.
All right. So pretty much you coming through the border, they ask you a few security questions.
Yeah, man.
Who are you? Who you going to? What are you going to be doing here? And where do you work? And they need to get a little background on you because they already know. AI has already checked you.
Them know already, man.
Yeah, so
them know.
they're just verifying that what you're saying
telling the truth
is true.
Yes.
Because they are looking at it on their screen once they have your ID and the cameras are on you, because the cameras are they have what you call facial recognition.
Yeah.
That facial recognition software, if you did change your picture in your passport, you know work again.
Yeah.
Imagine I'm black man, I turn up and is a white woman picture show up on the screen.
Whereas,
it don't work. You know what I mean? It doesn't work.
Whereas picture change and the name not change, so they don't know. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So once you were driving, so you did not fly into the country. You drove from the United States into Canada. You passed the border.
Yes.
And they checked you at the border to make sure you didn't have any firearms, contraband, or anything like
Not
that.
like that.
And they also checked to see if you were who you said you were.
Yes.
And also if you have a clean record, because if you don't have a clean record, Canada bars you from coming in. No matter who you are, United States citizen or green card holder, if you have a criminal record, for the most part, Canada bars you from coming into their country.
My record clean because no music, no funny.
All right.
No wax.
Yeah.
No wax. The first party is still smooth.
So when you left the border and you were driving out, because you were on your GPS, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you knew where you were going.
Yeah.
And the last time you were there, you drove up there in a snowstorm.
Snowstorm.
So you did not get to see
much of the venue.
So was this the second time you're going to Canada?
Yeah, man.
Second time.
Yeah.
And he lives, hours away from the border.
Yeah.
So your second time in Canada, this time you were able to see the trees, the road, and so on, because it was Canada all nice, blanketed with snow the last time you were there.
Canada nice, man.
And what was your thoughts of when you saw it without the snow and you saw the leaves on the trees and everything? Tell me about that.
It's a big wow, and I was driving slow, just to view left and right where did have snow. Just to see the place now like without snow this time. So I wasn't, because my foot heavy already, so I drive slow, man, and view the place and go over the bridges and all of that, and yeah. But while I was going in, it was night, but coming back, it was daytime, but it was night, so you could see the bridges and all of that until I reach my destination.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man.
So tell me about you while you were there, you contacted Mr. Lee.
Yeah, man. Contact gossip.
Yeah, and were you close to him? Did you meet with him? What was the case?
No, he was at work at the time, so I spoke with him on the phone.
Right.
And then we spoke about the interview, and then he said, yes, man, and I'd love to give his history and story about at Gossip. So we set up the time and date, and then it did set for Friday, and then reset it for Thursday.
Okay.
And then after I
Mm.
after I spoke with Gossip, now I spoke with Ishi. So Ishi's out of the state. He's in the UK. He gonna be back, I guess, tomorrow, Friday. So when he come back, he will let me know so we could set his time and date, and then he will ready for his interview as well because he want to give his take.
Wonderful. So, tell me about the clubs there because you checked out a few venues, and
Yeah, man.
so that we know that when we hit Canada, we know where to go
Where to go?
and
Yeah,
what to set up for our diaspora there.
yeah, man.
This trip was too short, and it was a special occasion as well. You did not get to meet members of the diaspora other than on the phone with Mr. Lee
So, yeah,
and Ishi. But
yeah.
tell me, what were the venues like?
The venues are great because I was in one of the venue, and
Before you go there, Canada is a huge country. It's big. So you were closer to the Quebec side. That's the French side of Canada, right?
yeah,
So you were closer to Quebec and Montreal,
no, it's far from Montreal.
far from
Yeah,
Montreal.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you're closer to Quebec. So go ahead and tell me how were those venues?
The venue them nice, because the venue is like it's not like here. The party go on until 4 o'clock, between 3 to 4 in the night, and they play mostly old school, like in the 80s and 90s music, and if the place jam pack because I take a few video of of the party, and I like the vibes and the energy and everything. So I would like to go in that same club for a venue also, because the people them just every music play, everybody dance and enjoy themselves, and them a visit the bar, I take them liquor, drink, get drunk, dance, and you know what I mean. So the vibes there. So once you see me I dance and I tell you, say it good, it good. It me enjoy it. Yeah, man.
That's a beautiful thing.
So it was a wonderful trip, man. Wonderful trip.
And we say, congratulations, DJ Latta. You achieved the goal of going to Canada.
Yeah,
We
man.
have some videos of the club, which we're trying to download, but we'll have that ready for you on Thursday.
Yeah.
When DJ Latta is around, he's going to give you a little detailed
Clip
speech.
of those.
Yeah, and
videos.
explain those videos for you a little bit. So you got to like, share, subscribe, and comment, to the show, so that you know when we're coming on, and you
Yes,
also
man.
know what to do when we're here. You know what I mean? So we say thanks to each and everyone who turned out. We're gonna play a mixtape from Asha D,
Yes.
and we're gonna close the show. We say God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in. This was a wonderful evening with everyone here. So let's do what we do. Hold on a second, guys. Let's do this. And
One love.
so we're gonna say thank you again. And here's Asha D's mixtape. Here we go. What? Strike pony?
Pull up selector. Come
Pull
again.
up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Come again. Come again.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I tell you, when you don't pay for premium,
Yeah.
it means you understand? You have to pay for premium. You understand? Little bit you have to pay for the Naram show too. You can't stay there laugh.
Cho. Now I'm stepping up.
Switch up all power, Tina.
Yeah. This is Asha D out of the UK.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we say thank you for being a part of Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. We say welcome back to DJ Latta from his Canadian trip. And also we say thank you to Father God for keeping our lives throughout this journey.
Bless
As we celebrate mothers, mothers are the lifeblood of the earth. We say, God bless you all, keep safe, keep bringing those children to the world. This is Naram Promotions, the Real Deal podcast show. We'll see you on Thursday when Wayne Ironballs will be on here at 7:30, and Mr. Lee Hot Gossip, Mr. Lee Hot Gossip will be here also at 9:30 p.m. on Thursday, May 15th. So therefore, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to close the show. Goodness gracious me. DJ Latta.
And we're out. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. It was wonderful to listen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to close the show because something is going on with the internet. Naram Promotions is at you. Good morning. Naram Promotions is at you.